Hello and welcome. Another exciting, amazing episode of Music Go Round today. We're doing the Beatles again, but we're not doing. We're kind of going on a little excursion. One could call it a magical mystery tour. For this wasn't officially released, there was an EP and the LP was released in America. You know the details because you're probably bigger Beatles fans than I am. But in the chronology of the Beatles, I thought it'd be best to talk about this one. Even though, like I said, it was released in America and didn't get released as an album over here in the UK until a lot later. I thought we'd still do it now in the chronology because the film comes out at Christmas 1967, so kind of makes sense. But yeah, this was originally released as an EP on the 8th of December 1967, but as an album, go and look at the Wikipedia page. The film is, it's out there. I like the film. Bonzo Dog Doodah Band are in it. But the actual album itself is you've got the soundtrack on one side, doing that again, and 1967 singles on the B side, which is interesting. It's interesting. It comes in at 36 minutes 35 seconds, and of course is produced by George Martin. Starts off with the title track, Magical Mystery Tour, Roll Up, and it is what it is. It's just it's an opening. So yeah, it opens with the title track, which is just a jolly little Beatlesy kind of thing. Full on the Hill. I've always got a lot of time for that one. I don't know. Again, I think it's the instrumental break. Sounds like Paper and Comb to me, and I like that one. Flying, again, oft overlooked. I like that one as well. You know, it's one that is often forgotten, and I think it's really cool. Blue Jay Way is a George Harrison composition. Yeah, it's alright. It's okay. I Like Your Mother Should Know. I guess it's kind of old-fashioned. It's like when you're 64 and all those ones. It's a typical kind of thing. And of course, it rounds off with the sublime "I'm the Walrus." Of course, it is. But then, I like the Ruttles version as well. But yeah, it's a great little soundtrack there. Some really good, memorable tracks. It's really cool. It's really cool. But it gets kind of interesting on the B side, doesn't it? Because you've got Hellogoodbye, one of my favourites of the Beatles. The video to that is great. On the 1+1, whatever you want to call it. Good to see that there. One of the most amazing singles, probably the ultimate. When you think of psychedelia, you have to think of Strawberry Fields Forever with the mellotron, the amazing jump from key, because they do this edit, let me take you because I'm going to Strawberry. There's an edit that once you hear it you can never not hear it, and it's because they didn't know how to change key in the song, so they just kind of spliced two bits together and it worked. I love that song. I love the video as well. Well, it wasn't a video. It was a movie, wasn't it? It was a film back in the old days. And that was a double A-side with Penny Lane, which is the complete opposite, whereas Strawberry Fields is all psychedelia and out there, and, Penny Lane, your feet are firmly on the ground with real people describing real events. And that's what I like about the Beatles. They describe the places around them and use their experience to tell tales. Baby You're a Rich Man, not a keen one for that, but it rounds off with the universal message, one that we still need to know now, and that is All You Need Is Love. And again, originally it was a live simulcast satellite broadcast around the world, a revolutionary thing at the time. Now it's something that's commonplace, and the Beatles were doing it first. And that is a classic song, and if we all could live by that, wouldn't the world be a wonderful, wonderful place indeed? But yeah, I mean, it's an interesting collection of songs. Like all soundtracks, it doesn't, it's 6 or 1.5 dozen the other, isn't it? but there's a lot on here because it's the Beatles. There's a lot on here to get it through the gate. There's a lot of charm, lot of charm, a lot of great songs on there. You know, from the opening track to I'm the Walrus, to Strawberry Fields, and All You Need Is Love. I mean, it's got enough of the big hitters on here to keep you interested. And of course, you know, without the movie itself, which is a very, I don't know if it's a successful experiment. It's hard to say. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, what am I going to say? It's the Beatles. They always get a pass through, don't they? They always get a way through the gate. So it gets 5 Blue Jay ways out of 5. That's 5 Blue Jay ways out of 5, and I think we can all enjoy it, and we can also enjoy the movie as well. Even though, I mean, I like it because it's weird and wacky, but it must have been very odd when it was shown on, was it Boxing Day back in 1967? Can you imagine that? You know, the biggest band in the world premiering their movie on Boxing Day. 1967, just comes out of nowhere. Must have been exciting. But there you go. That's what the Beatles were all about: experimentation and doing something new. And that's what always made them interesting, and always, you know, kept the fans and the media interested in what they were doing. So, right, thank you for watching. I've been talking about Magical Mystery Tour, a soundtrack / collection of Beatles singles. Thank you for watching. The next one, oh, it's a good one. It's the White Album. That should be fun. There's only one more thing left to say, and by now you know what that is, and that is ta-da!